Oh, fuck me. No real warm-up. And into a fight against a Zeno off-rip. This game, man, I swear. Like, very mildly, but I'm tired, I'm hungover. No practice. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, damn, I didn't block high. I thought he was actually gonna cross up. Okay, nice. Oh, I got hit low. I think I'm just dead. Oh, no. Please kill? That works. Okay, nice. Oh, nice air to air. That was huge. Bit of a weird combo, but it works. I mean, I did die, so. Oh, nice. I didn't think you would actually challenge there, to be honest. Alright, we're taking the safest of jumps all day. Vegeta has, I mean, he has two reversal options right now. He could also just spark though. I didn't actually commit to the safe jump. If I did, he would have been toast. Alright, low 3. Yeah, empty low. Nice. Yeah, my reactions are a little bit sluggish right now, I can tell. Oh, I also wanted a super dash. Alright, level 3. He might... I don't think he gets a mix per se, but I think he gets a safe jump. Oh, damn, I got low crush on my 2L. Not dead. Nice. Alright, Vegeta versus Vegeta. Alright, focus. No! Oh shit, you dropped it. Nice. Yeah, that was a good game. That was a good game. I'm not mad at that. No! Right when I committed to the flip, dude. I think I could have vanished out of there, but... Okay, huge. Oh, no, sir. Oh, yeah, that's gonna do some damage. No way! Oh, I'm shook. I'm dead. No, I'm not. I'm just in a very bad situation. No way! Why would you do that of all things in the world? If I told you, don't worry. That is an annoying ass team. I'm not gonna hold you. I got hit. I am so fortunate. I should have lost that. But homie threw. So what happens exactly if any of those games the outcome is different? So let's say the Pride Trooper beat me. Let's say I beat the Zeno. It was very close. It could have happened. Just a couple mistakes away and I would have won. Do you guys feel if that was a case that maybe I or the player I was fighting against deserved the rank? How do you guys feel about where people sit exactly? Because I've been a God of Destruction for a while now. Steadily climbing, like steadily gaining more and more points every time I play. The topic at hand is, are people placed or ranked appropriately? This topic actually comes from a friend of mine's video. They literally had like the same, I could pull it up right now. The title of the video from Olaf the Bard, aka Mark, is, are people ranked where they should be? And for the most part, I'm gonna say no. Now, why is that? It's very simple to explain actually. If you're steadily climbing, like you're ascending higher and higher, it's very rare that you lose more than you win. Chances are you're not placed where you need to be. Same actually goes vice versa. If you're losing more than you're winning, chances are you're not placed where you should be. And for those of you that don't know this, that are a part of like the whole online era, which is kind of where we are now, if you started playing fighting games in this generation, the previous generation, so like the Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the Street Fighter 4, the Guilty Gear Xrd generation, that was when it was more common to play offline sets, or like, you know, yeah, just offline sets, like go to tournaments, whatnot. Like the best players in the world didn't really grind ranked, so it was definitely a case of the rank does not reflect the actual skill of the player. And you'll have players that'll come out of nowhere as well that are like, oh yeah, I'm Cyberman ranked, and they'll beat one of the best players in the world. Like people, ranked grinding as your level of skill wasn't really a thing, at least not until maybe a bit more recently. You could take it a bit seriously, but then again, like I'll get beat by the randomest shit from like a lower level player. Does that make me worse than a God of Destruction? Not necessarily. Does that make my opponent better than their rank, better than Cybermen? Not necessarily either. It's just, it was a situation that came up that I wasn't familiar with and hadn't really learned yet. Okay, I've had to record this a couple times now. Initially I restarted this because my energy was terrible. I was like half dead, and I'm still kind of half dead, but I'm doing a little bit better now. But what I actually wanted to talk about is what happens if those games that I just played went the other way around. Does that directly reflect in how good or how bad I am as a player? Does it reflect in my opponents? Generally, I'm going to say no. The reason why I'm talking about this is because a friend of mine, Olaf the Bard, aka Mark, posted a video with the title of, are people ranked where they should be? But he commented back to me that the title was essentially clickbait, which isn't really a problem. He says he more talks about how volatile the ranking system is, which I agree. The first thing I wanted to approach relating to this is the previous generation of fighting games. And
with this topic, you can think of this as a ranking system, like as a whole, not just fighting games, but in other games, this kind of applies as well. In the previous generation of fighting games, online play wasn't a very valid way of testing your mettle, testing how good you are as a player. It wasn't very valid because, one, the netcode was terrible. So, I mean, even if you were the better player, like there's some question, like there's a couple question marks when your opponent starts kicking the router or you start kicking the router, you know. The offline scene, while it still is big, it used to be even bigger. Like that was just the main way very good or top players got their playtime in. Top players didn't really stream because they didn't want to share tech or show off like how good they were getting, how they were developing as a player. It was much more common that people would travel to run matches against like top player against top player. Like let's say Sonic Fox and Tokido wanted to play off against each other in something. Back then, it was, yeah, much more likely that they would travel. So the manner in which things have changed is in large part because of COVID. Obviously, people were stuck inside. You couldn't go out to tournaments or anything like that. You couldn't have like major events or anything like that. There was a heavy shift to online play. There was people fighting for rollback before, but now it just became a lot more prominent because you couldn't really do anything else. So when COVID actually happened, it forced people to stay inside. It forced people to play more online and stuff like that. And I think ranking maybe reflects skill a bit more now, and I do mean a bit more because it's not like if you're max BP you're not gonna beat Goichi or Sonic Fox or fucking Reinhardt, I don't know. And so if the top players wanted to stay sharp, if another top player wasn't the roommate or something, you kind of had to play online, you kind of had to play ranked. I mean, you didn't have to play ranked, but you know, you could invite top players to do sets online. And hopefully the netcode would hold up at the time. In large part, COVID is the reason why rollback, the crusade for it, became so prominent, because there were online tournaments for games that had bad netcode, but obviously if you're lagging up and down a storm, you're not going to feel happy if you get a win because your opponent's lagging, or you're not going to feel happy that you lose because you're lagging. So obviously rollback making the online matches feel more integral, feel better. It kind of made ranked mean a little bit more, I guess. But yeah, before and even still now, top players didn't really grind ranked like that. Are people placed in ranked accurately? No. Like just looking at my rank alone, I'm God of Destruction. I've been God of Destruction for a while. Does that mean I deserve the God of Destruction rank? Not necessarily. You could say that in both directions. I've lost to players that are ranked lower than me. We're not even going to talk about Smurfs because that's obvious. If you're a Smurf and you're playing on your Smurf account, no, you're not ranked accurately. That's fucking stupid. Of course you're not. Let's start by taking a look at myself, and this generally applies to everyone else as well if you're in the same situation. I've been God of Destruction ranked for a while. There was a point where I was very, very much stuck between Super Saiyan 3 and Majin. Those were the two ranks I was hard stuck at for a while. At the time, I felt that that was accurate, but looking at myself now, I've been steadily climbing through God of Destruction. Every session that I play, I'm always gaining points. I'm always, out of what I know, net positive. So now the reason why I say no is because it's continuous growth. The only time I would say a rank accurately reflects where you should be is when you're hard stuck in that rank. Hard stuck. You're not hard stuck. You're where you need to be. Let me clarify. Where you need to be relative to your current level. It's not as if you can't get better. You can absolutely get unstuck. It just means you improved. Improving can come from a couple different places, like maybe you just need a bit more playtime. Maybe there's a mechanic that you're missing out on. Maybe there's just a matchup you're really, really bad at and you keep running into it because you're playing Dragon Ball FighterZ and you run into triple fusions. Anyways, in summarization, if you are steadily going in one direction or another, you don't deserve to be where you are. Because if you're constantly getting points, you probably deserve to be in the rank above. If you're constantly losing points, you probably deserve to be in the rank below. If you are hard stuck, your rank is accurate.